guys. This one's a good one. Notorious actor Jamal Woolard. He explains why black men date outside of their race. This one has been hot all over the internet, right? Everybody been talking about this specific one, right? So yeah, let's get into it. Let's see what he's talking about.
Me for dating outside my race, but I was dating outside of my race because they was doing things better than my race. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Define better.
Well, not better, because I know where she getting ready to go. Not better.
I know you said they were doing things better. I wanted to know what better meant.
Not better. I'm gonna change that.
I'm trying to save you for the
That's
people, for the
what I'm saying.
culture.
I'm already, see, I seen a clip of this, and I don't think he even need to correct her. Just say better. If they doing something better, say something better. Better. Hey, this is what they do. They treating me better. They're respecting me better than you are respect. You know what I mean? Like, I already know where this is going. So ladies, don't get your feathers ruffled all. It's too soon for that, okay? Just wait, chill out, and listen to the man.
Better for the culture.
There we go.
Right, not better. I was dating Puerto Rican, I was dating Dominican, I was dating African, I was dating all type of other relations besides American black, right? They were doing way more of what we expect we want our woman to do more than our American. Our American got real comfortable with—
Give me some examples.
Oh man, I mean, their mannerisms are different. Like even my Indian one was from
Hell no.
One of them countries over there, right? I didn't have to really say much to do and be treated like a king. You see what I'm saying? A lot of times with our own American black—
It's funny because right here they'll interrupt. Well, why you think you could be treated like a king or something? Like, I've seen this conversation too many times.
Like, they expect so much of us and what we're supposed to do. Like things like if we go out and eat and we just have a nice dinner, we can go anywhere and eat and get a nice dinner. It had to be Rue Chris, or it had to be this, that, or it had to be this, that. Then I get somebody that's just as fine, a Cuban or a Colombian. They don't care about nothing. They care about you and your household, even though they still care about the money, but it's not about the money. You understand what I'm trying to say? It's a difference. Not better, but sometimes we get tired of hearing, Birkin bags and sushi.
Do you think that's fair? Because—
And if you look at this cup, it looked like the show is called The Culture, man. Ain't that something, the culture? Because this is the culture of it. Like Birkin bags and need this, take me to Rue Quit. Like, remember that lady that was going viral talking about the Cheesecake Factory wasn't good enough for her, so she ain't want to go on a date. And guess what? It was a black woman. You see what I'm saying? And it's plenty other plenty other examples of situations just like that, and it do be from the sisters. There's like high expectations as far as food, as far as dinner. Y'all don't even realize the restaurants are a scam. Restaurants are a huge scam, bro. Like the amount you paying for the food you eating is like, they're profiting so much. That's why they stay in business. Like, you gotta understand, this shit is just food. It's just like, oh, I'm taking, like, what if we go out to eat at the nicest restaurant and we don't vibe? We have nothing to talk about. How's the food? Good. Yeah. The place is nice. The place is nice. Wow. The drinks are pretty good, right? Pretty, yeah, pretty expensive, yeah. No character, no nothing. Like, you might as well be going to watch a movie on y'all's first date. Like, what are we here? Like, we can't get into it. We need to be up moving, walking around, seeing different things. We sitting here eating in front of each other. So how is this? What you doing? Yeah. I mean, like, bro, it's the most lamest first date, but it's like what the culture expects to happen. Like, oh, let's go get some food. But I'm not feeding you. I don't even know. Like, what? Another example, before I even let this video play, it was a woman and it was a dude who walked out on that woman, paid for the meal, but left because he took her out to dinner at one of these black owned spots that's real fancy and all that. And she got like lamb. I got the video on it. She got lamb, appetizer, drink, this, that. Like, she went nuts on him. And he was just like, he didn't even stay. He didn't even eat. He said, I'm not even eating. You know what I mean? And she just went off and got so much food. And he was like, I'm going to pay for this. Boom, boom. Enjoy your night. And she get online talking crazy, going crazy. Like, no.
I feel like there's a certain type of woman
Right.
that does demand that. And to
Right.
me,
Her?
I think it depends on the bait you're using and where you're looking. If you're going to go get a model from Instagram that got the BBL, the snatched in stomach, and has all the things that check off
But the BBLs and all them women on the Instagram affects it trickles down to all these other women thinking that, haven't you seen the videos where these women are average at best? Shout out to Canvas Samuels, and they are demanding a 6 foot guy, 6 inch meat, you know what I mean? And 6 figures and all, like they're demanding he got to make $100,000. Shorty don't even make 20 bands a year. What are you talking about? Your man got to be over 6 foot and earn 100,000. You'll be single forever.
Money hungry and surface, you're gonna get that. If you're gonna meet a girl and through different ways and ask different questions, you're gonna find that out a lot earlier on, that what's important to her.
I'm not doubting that, but I'm just talking about, even if you look on just a regular dating app and just look at what a woman may state that she requires. You know, I'm saying these things because it feels as if social media again is the barometer. Okay, and it's the comparison, and when you're comparing yourself to all these other women, and of course, even with the BBLs, because I'm like, that's fine, but I mean...
What's BBL? I'm sorry.
Brazilian butt lift.
Oh, okay.
And it's no shade to women that have
No,
them. I'm just
I was
saying.
wondering.
Oh, yes, it is. It is a shade to y'all. Y'all fucked the game up. Y'all came to the block with the fake CBD weed with the low prices and messed the whole game up in the whole city. An American Gangster, you popped out with that blue magic shit. Cut the prices, you messed the game up. Y'all messed the game up. Cause now nobody want to go to the gym. You get a BBL, then you go to the gym and start posting. Like, what? You messed the game up. It's like steroids. You see what I'm saying? It's like steroids. BBLs are like steroids. I don't care what nobody say.
I was waiting for it too. I'm like, excuse me?
It's no shade to everyone that has them. I'm just saying, if you're going by just surface things and that's who you're going afterwards, then guess what? She gonna run them pockets.
No, and I'm not, and I want to get your thoughts, Doc, and as well, Amy, as a woman dating or even considering, I think that a lot of times, you know, we do value women, but when you talk about Black relationships, I think we all come with some baggage, all right? Now, some of us have some baggage that's not gonna fit in the overhead compartment, and some of us have some baggage that you're gonna have to pay a whole lot more for to get on this flight, right? But the reality of it is, that's just who we are, and I'm talking about historic.
Bro's analogy.
We're talking about being enslaved, where we were and how we engage each other. There's a lot of elements there, but it can be a little difficult because women have expectations in 2021 that they're watching, and they're very material expectations. I agree with you, Claudia, but I'm simply saying that can be a little difficult because women have expectations in 2021 that they're watching, and they're
2021. It's that old?
very material expectations. I agree with you, Claudia, but I'm simply saying that
not all of them are material.
And I'm not trying to generalize.
It's just
women.
Most of the time it's pointing to American women are more material.
And it's America as a society.
Not better.
Let's bring spirit into this.
And I gave you the space to even edit.
Spirit, if that's that Black woman wearing the black right there, she ain't got a damn thing to say because they know they talking about Shorty right there. She know how she is. She's not going to the cheesecake. You're not taking her to Waffle House. She not cool with Zaxby's. She not cool with the, you know what I mean? Like, nah, she not cool with none of that. She got to go to the highest tier stuff. You have to pay her bills. You had and she's still gonna do the bare minimum. And you're not getting her IG password. She's still posting whatever she wants. Fellas, knock it off.
The better part, right? So, and I'm with you on that. But let's say this because you guys both tie in two really important pieces, right? You talk about women who are not African American women, and you talk about the experience and what is the influence here. You mentioned social media, but what you're really missing here is the piece that you talk about, the enslavement part, the culture and the trauma that African American men and women and children have faced in this country is like unlike any other group. And so when we talk about trauma, what we know is that Black people have a lot of unprocessed trauma. We have a lot of hurt. We have a lot of harm, not just back then, but right now on the daily, right? And so one of the things that we talk about as professionals within my profession is we talk about how trauma impacts people. And so we love to say, Resma Minikim, one of my favorite colleagues, he says that trauma decontextualized within a person looks like personality. and that trauma decontextualized within a family looks like family traits.
I'm sorry, she just confused the whole fucking panel. Everybody was like,
And that trauma decontextualized within a people looks like culture, right? And so when we talk about how African-American women present and what they need as it relates to security and finances and the finer things in life, and to look
man, she just got way off topic.
a certain way and to want a certain thing from their man and to have certain expectations, it's because of the trauma that we are still trying to survive. And when we talk about feeling beautiful and the BBL,
Okay, maybe she might be onto something as far as trauma, and trauma might just be, you know, saying that, hey, black women aren't pretty, we like straight hair, or we like this, and if you ain't got no ass, you ain't really, you know, you're devalued, or black folks that's why they want to shine and do all that because the women will make you feel less than. Maybe that's the trauma aspect she coming at it with. Like, okay, I guess so, but I feel like that might exist all over the place. If you know, I don't know.
and the Birkin bags and the wanting the nice things and wanting their men to come with a certain level of care and a certain level of treatment and expectation. We are trying to connect. We are trying to heal with you. We are trying to build with you. But there's so much hurt and trauma that we all have that we don't talk about, that we don't even understand within ourselves, so that we can't find who we're compatible with. Because who we're compatible with is traumatized versions of ourselves.
Spirit, do you think that women and men, women that seek the materialistic things, items, the tangible things, and men that just seek the women for the aesthetics, do you think those are people that kind of just gave up on love and they're just like going for, all right, well, at least I can see this, I can grab onto this?
No, I think it's science. If you really want to know, we are part of the animal kingdom like anything else. And
Okay, now that might be right, but she's right, but also I think it's Roxy. She's right too. Nah, that's what it is. A dude will give up on love if he can find a girl who, you know, who pretty, got a fat ass, big titty, and look like something nice to hold on his arm that he can show off and everybody want, you know, because that's why they call it a trophy life. If you get something bad and she's attached to you, everybody wants to know. They're gonna first admire her beauty and say, dang, well, why is she attracted to that guy? Why is she hooked to that guy? Why, you know what I mean? What does she do for him? And all that, like, and then what does he do for her? Same thing. So it's like, yeah, it is man, I don't need this girl for love. Like, man, I know what I need her for. I need her to look good in my pictures, look good when we go out, you know, give me what I need when I want it and all that stuff. And that's just it. That's all she got to do. And basically you'll see women getting compensated for that. It don't be no love in the picture. It might grow to be love, but for the most part, you'll see it's absolutely transactional. Even if it's an invisible transaction happening, it's still, you see it and you feel it. And everybody who watches it and understands and is aware of the situation knows exactly what's going on. So yes, you can act all you want, like, oh, that don't exist. But even what she's saying in the jungle, yeah, they get in there and they fight each other, and they fight over the woman, and the woman obviously goes with the one who is the strongest and been for protection and for, you know what I mean? So it don't.
And so what the male species chooses is the thing that's biologically beautiful, because what it suggests from a DNA perspective is you're likely to bear my offspring and they will do well. It's survival of the fittest. And what the female species chooses is the male offspring that can provide the most security, because you're going to be able to protect me and our offspring and raise us, and we will do well.
So we're not gold diggers, it's just science.
It's literally biology. It is
Part of it is true. You're not all gold diggers. You're just looking for the best deal. But that's the thing. You're looking for the best deal and you're not looking for love. You see what I'm saying? It's like if I went out to go buy a computer and I'm looking for the best deal and I settle on one that's half the price of one, you know what I mean? I'll get it. It'll have everything, the essentials, but it's not going to be as good as the high-end PC. You see what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, I get it. Like you're basically saying, all right, I'm getting the money. And I'm saying for like a relationship and to be a wife, like women are going out saying, okay, I'm finding somebody who got some money, or even a dude, I'm going out somebody that got this, that, and that. But listen, you're missing the core things. Like with the high end PC would be caring, would be respect, would be, you know, following your leadership, having babies and wanting to be married and understand her purpose in your life and really loving you, caring for you, praying for you. That's that high end PC. You just went out and got a, you know what I mean? You got a low end PC. It might appear as if it's a high end PC, but it's not. You see what I'm saying? Shaped like a Coca-Cola bottle, but the soda flat. Shout out Nipsey Hussle. You see what I'm saying? That's what you getting. Like, you think that you getting exactly what you need. No. You're not getting what you need. You're not getting what you need. You settled for the low end. And that's what any woman who goes out and finds a man based off his money and what she thinks she wants and not really love the essentials and things to build off a relationship, shorty, you're getting the low end. You don't even know you're getting the short end of the stick every single time. That's why your relationships never work out. You're on to the next, work 6 months, 8 months. You got them all on your Instagram. Now, they'll be gone off the Instagram in eight to 10 months. Guaranteed. It never lasts. Never works. Knock it off.
Literally about
We
when
have
you
our
see,
own different.
listen, when you see the brothers out there with the rims and the flash and the money and the gold, they're no different than the male peacock that's showing his whole big pretty feathers. Look at me, look at me. And when you see the women that go, show me what you got, show me what you're working with, it's no different than the frog that ribbits.
Once again, no, all the male peacocks are the pretty peacocks. That don't nobody know that. So she's like, it's just a male peacock. It don't matter. In her analogy, every male peacock is like colored and trying to show it off. That's how they get it. So that analogy just doesn't work. I don't know who that is, but it doesn't work. Yeah. So let me know what y'all think. Like, subscribe to the video. I don't know if I stopped in the middle and asked for a like or a subscribe, but please like, subscribe to the video. Appreciate y'all, man. Let me know in the comments. Am I tripping? I'm always willing to hear, listen, and understand what y'all saying. And I will get back to y'all in the comments later.